Hi, we are here today with Brendan Loughlin, and he's going to be demonstrating how to paint a hydrangea painting using, similar to this one that we're looking at, using the products of bin and tinsel and pastel chalks, and it's so easy to do. Anybody can actually get started on their own. So, Dad, we're here with all hydrangeas today. And
yeah, get a shot. Here, I want to show everybody this one. I'm going to teach how to do these hydrangeas. So you can stand up. Get a shot of this one, Christine. So this will be, all right, you can pull back so I can look into the camera a little bit and explain it.
yeah,
You see me in it too?
let's see. We want to make sure we get you both in there. Okay.
All right, so I want to explain what's going to happen. We're going to start doing the videos, YouTube, about 12 to 15 minutes average. And this is, like I did this over the past couple of days.
Uh-huh.
Hydrangeas will be the first teaching. We're going to do, maybe 20, 10-minute, 15-minute shows. So you'll be able to do hydrangeas just like this at the end. And I love hydrangeas, obviously.
Yeah.
And the whole process, I'm going to show you how it's done, what it's used. So this piece of bin, or a piece of masonite.
Masonite.
Yeah, bin. All right. All right, let me just start off a little bit. Like, what do you need to make it happen? This here is a piece of masonite that would look like this. You can buy it at lumber stores. Home Depot probably has it. So it's very inexpensive.
Yeah.
And what you do, all right, so here's a shot of the main product of the Pastac system right here. Let me set it down.
So that's the bin.
That's the bin.
Does that come in different sizes?
Yes. No one has to go out and buy a gallon can. So you can buy a pint can, and what I do is I take it from there, and then I like these Folger cans because they got snap tops.
Right.
And so that's the bin in there. You can see it.
And it always has to be sealed well.
Yeah, and when you buy bin, always make sure they shake it.
Okay.
Because if you don't, it has like on top, it looks like a, it's like a cream. It's like milk, the old milk that you had to shake. So if you buy a can of bin, and before you use it, stir it up a little bit.
Okay.
So let me just show you a couple things. All right, so these are pastels. One of the other videos, remember I had the hard pastel that
You
didn't
had the
work?
wrong chalks. Yeah.
Right. So now this pastel here is a Rembrandt pastel. See, it says Rembrandt.
Yep.
So if you just rub it, watch what happens. All right, so that's a blue.
Oh, that's a beautiful. That
Right.
looks like the hydrangea color.
Right. So what I can do, watch what will happen. Say I want to make
Okay, so that board now, why does that board look different from your first piece of masonite?
this board last night. I took the bin with some of that powder, and I just went over it.
Okay.
So you don't have to do gesso. All you need, the whole system is so simple. All you need is a few products. So watch what will happen. And you know what the other amazing thing about it? Oh, wait a minute, I'm not using the gallon. I'm a little dyslexic, so. All right, so watch this. So in here, you just get the tip, so it's white.
Yep.
This will stay white the whole time. So I take that white into here, into the powder,
Oh, wow.
and it turns blue. And then if I want to make a blue sky, it'll go on, just go right on like that, and it'll dry. And if I want to lighten it, I can keep going back and forth. So you can create create all kinds of skies, all kinds of movements and things like that. Now,
Okay,
this,
so when you take that piece of masonite that you have Home Depot or Lowe's or wherever you go cut, you can have it cut to your own dimensions.
yes,
If you want small 8x10s.
good point, Christine. The point is, I want everyone to be able to do their own for your own house, so that you don't have to necessarily go out and buy one. So if you have above your fireplace, you'd measure with blue tape on the wall, and you'd say, we want a painting that is, say, 30 by 40. You go to the hardware store or lumber store, you order a piece of masonite, 30 by 40. It comes in sheets 4 feet by 8 feet, and they sell for about $17, but they'll cut it for you. So you can get several paintings out of one sheet. Whatever I'm doing, you can always do with canvas. There's no surface you can't do it on. So even aluminum, metal. This product bin is a universal primer, and it said stain block. I mean, it covers everything.
Yeah.
Universal means anything can go on top of it. Like if you put it down, you can put anything on top of it, acrylic or oil, and anything can go under it. So you can cover anything. If you have something you want to cover, that's, say, an old acrylic painting, you can cover it with bin. You can go over the whole painting with bin. Or if it were oil, or if it were anything, watercolor, anything. So, all right, so that's basically, you see how that stayed white even though I had blue in there?
Yeah.
All right, so let me just show you how, like, get a shot of that scene there. I want to show people how the water, how you can make water line with bin.
I love that one.
Yeah.
So this is one of your new ones.
I just did that one right there. And these three are actually all pretty much done in the past 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen them come together.
Yeah. And,
You can't even appreciate how beautiful they are if you don't see them in person. They're just gorgeous.
So everyone can do this on their own, or if you just want to watch the videos. Christine and I have decided we're going to make them entertaining, so that you can just come home and watch them for 10 or 15 minutes. And when I was up in Guilford, I did 25 GCTV shows, local, and they became very popular. And some of the people said that they would put them to sleep because they were soothing. They said I had a soothing voice. But they're going to be casual, laid back, as you see, not staged. And if you just keep watching them, you'll be able to do the whole thing. All right, let me just show you how to make water. Like, if I took a flat brush, see that's a flat brush?
Yeah.
Go back to the bin. These, before I do it, let me show you. What is on there? Those two colors. What are these? So these are from a photo album. So to protect the bin, I mean the tint, when I'm done, I just snap that back over and I can use it the next day. So I never throw any paint out, never waste anything.
These tints will stay.
Tints all. They do not sell in art stores for now, but they soon will, I'm sure. They're made, I think it's Stanford Bronze in Cleveland, Ohio. So that is pure pigment. These are only about $3.
Yeah, and they sell them at different paint stores.
See, white bin.
Yep.
Mix it with the tints. If you wanted to make a water line, the rolling effect. But first you can roll it like, I roll the brush a lot of times as I'm going across. First I'm probably trying to establish a line. And I'm mixing, some of this is green and some of this is blue. But what I do, I create a line. You know, I don't want to be, I like things to be a little primitive. You know, you could use a stick and do it perfect,
Mm.
but you know, perfect obviously. That's my ex-wife's. It doesn't fit me. So here we go. Like, you can make this cool line. And so I have two colors. Now, if you're looking at this water, I don't know how much it's going to show on the video, but you can see multiple, like several, because as I'm rolling, now watch how to roll it, here's what I do to roll it. So I take some bin, I'm rolling it. That's how you start to get this really amazing look. Now I have to get darker back there, so I'll go into some of the blue. I can come right back over that. I can roll this, and I can create these water lines just like this. This is all dry. Remember I just did this?
Yep.
Dry. So like if you're outside painting, I've had, when I was up in Guilford, I'd be painting and sometimes the wind would blow the painting over on the sidewalk and everybody, oh, Brendan. And I'm like, no, it's no problem. I said, you could put a bullet through it and it would fall on stone. The stones would not stick to it
Right.
or the sand, because it dries. The best part about this, if you are an oil painter or an acrylic painter, you can go right over this after you're done, or you could leave it. When I first started painting, so I was 53, and I was a kitchen cabinet refinisher, and I worked with bin for about 50 years. And
How
well,
many?
50 years now.
50.
I'm going to be 77. I was like, wait a minute, I was 53. I worked with bin multiple years. I had a cabinet. 25 years I had the kitchen cabinet company. So I would refinish wood cabinets with bin and then put automotive acrylic enamel on top. And I learned, like, it's the best product in the world as opposed to some of the oil-based primers. This is shellac-based, and there's nothing like it in the world. It's a natural, shellac is a natural product from an insect in the area somewhere of India, in that area.
Really?
Yeah, that's how it comes about. And
I personally have used it and it dries almost instantly. So if you don't like what you've done,
all right, so say I took, now watch if I take another brush. I'll sometimes, as you can see, I can use dozens of brushes, and then I throw them all in OxyClean at the end. I'm looking for, all right. I want to show you the difference. If I want to start making waves, I just go into the just bin without dipping into the tints, and I'll have more white, and you can start to do stuff like this.
oh yeah.
And then with the other brush, I can come right back in and kind of make it, give it,
Blend it so it
blend
looks
it. Or remember, waves, to create the wave, you got to have a little more deeper color underneath.
under the white.
Yeah, so, and then I wanted some green with that too.
So by putting a deeper color under the white, you create the wave.
You create more of a contrast. Waves, as they roll over, under the white cap, it's darker than like say down below here. So like this would be darker. And sometimes I'll do like the whole painting in about 10 minutes with water.
Yeah.
Just like quick, do a burst. And it's almost, sometimes it's best just to leave it because it has this great look to it.
Yeah.
So it's like a kaleidoscope. You keep turning it, and you can get all kinds of look. If I wanted to create back here, I can take a smaller brush, put just a little bit of bin on it, and say like along here, I can just kind of,
Oh yeah. Far away waves.
yeah, so they're smaller. And I wouldn't run that one all across because it's further away. So you can just do stuff. See, I'm rolling it, still rolling it like that. Now this is all, remember there's going to be a picket fence here. There's going to be hydrangeas all through here. But I will come down with it. All right, so when I come down lower, I'm going to start picking up. As water comes closer to you, it's less blue, it's lighter because it's more shallow. So, oh, let's show you how chalks can work on this too. So let's go back to these chalks. So we take the blue chalk, and we can take some green chalk, and then we can take some bin and go into the blue and green. See, I'm rolling the brush on it.
Yeah.
And then you'll get more of a shallower. Sometimes when the waves, as they bounce, I'll do stuff like this, like a jagged. So it's not even. It's just, as they crash, they do some jagged. Sometimes they're higher or lower. And then you can just create anyway, this is good because this is just the beginning. Oh, we're going to name each one, we're going to call it painting hydrangeas. We're starting with girls' name. Christine will pick the names. Do you have a name for A? So this is going to be the A. You have one? You picked one? Well, it doesn't matter. You don't have to pick it right now.
How about Allie?
Allie is good.
I think that's cute.
Right. So we'll call this video Painting Hydrangeas with Allie. So the next one will be a B. Do you have a B name for a girl? It's got to be girls' names, like hurricanes.
Beatrice.
Beatrice? Okay. The next video Chris and I will do will be a continuation showing you the process. This is what I did in Guilford when I was on the streets of Guilford. And people would come. I was on the Guilford Green a lot. And people would come and I'd tell them, meet me on the green. And we'd have like tables and people coming from all over. And we had so much fun.
Yeah, you're going to set up on location again this year.
I'm going to be mainly in Madison. I was talking to Nancy at the Willow and Birch because she has tables and umbrellas. And I'll be out front. This is during the spring, when it maybe in late April, May, and Willow and Birch, 36 Wall Street. I'll be out there, and having a cup of coffee under the umbrella. And if anybody starts any of these paintings, just bring them down to me, and I'll be there, and I'll talk to you about okay, here's some of the things you can do.
Yeah, so, or if people buy the products and want to come down and do a painting.
What that color that I've just put in there is like a turquoise. So it's different than the deeper blue. And I don't want to make the videos go like too long because it's hard. Time is precious. And it's really much easier to watch a video for 10 or 15 minutes.
Right.
And then if you do have time and we get several on, like Alice and Beatrice and so forth, and all the way up to who knows what name, Holly. And as we get deeper into the alphabet, you'll be able to do the entire painting. So this was just a little idea about how easy this all works. Let's try.
Wow.
So
you got it's some amazing ocean there.
Yeah, and I'm kind of just winging it here and fooling around, but there's nothing you can't do, and anyone can do it. And I never had an art lesson in my life.
No, me either. Just, from you.
Right. And
you were my teacher.
And it's different than, I can put oil on top of this, true. And I do. Like all those have oil on top.
Yeah, when you put the oil on top, it just...
You see the fly walk on there and it didn't stick?
What's up with that fly?
the fly's lucky. Did you get a shot of the fly?
Yeah, I think the fly got in the video.
And the fly's lucky that I wasn't working with acrylic or oil, or he'd be like, I'm stuck, I'm stuck. But anyway, I think this was great. I mean, you saw what we ran this maybe 12 minutes or so. And I think you could see what I'm saying is you could do this. And if you can't do it, at least you can enjoy it. And when I did the shows up in Guilford, the kids loved it. And it kind of got really popular. But I did it for many years. I never did the YouTube. And I like the idea of YouTube because it can bring more people in. So if you know any of your friends who want to see the video, you got to spell the name Loughlin with an O, Loughlin, and it's Brendan, not Brandon, and it'll come up. And we will, Christine and I are dedicated to making this happen this summer and spring.
Yeah.
And we will keep putting these on all the time. Hi, Lauren. We'll keep putting these on all the time, and you will see them, and hopefully I'll get to meet many people, and you'll come down and we'll all paint hydrangeas.
That sounds great.
Okay?
So we'll pick up on the next video, maybe.
Which will be Beatrice.
Beatrice.
Beatrice, okay.
Okay. Great. Signing off. Hold on. Beatrice.